I want to talk to you a little bit about our views of caregivers. Do you know that caregivers oftentimes appear to be the strongest of people? And I think what's so interesting is that I find that oftentimes most people don't stop to ask caregivers how they're doing, to check in with them, because they seem to have it all together, right? And when you look under the covers, do you know that there's so many pieces to being a caregiver? So much so that oftentimes they're running on empty. And so to have no one check in with them to find out how they're doing, and just to keep going day after day, day after day, you don't have to be at, let's say, for example, in a retirement home or a nursing home, you don't have to be there every single day to experience or feel the pressures of what's taking place, because it goes with you. And I like to think of the analogy of maybe single parenting, and I could speak to that because I've been a single parent, for the entire life of my child, who's on the brink of turning 18, which she claims now, right? And why not? It's only a month away or less. Yep, just about a month away. And so I can recall an experience where it was a blizzard, it was crazy. And all I kept thinking to myself, I said to myself, Aisha, just keep going. And the snow was like yay high and the wind was blowing. And I literally was telling myself this, and I kept putting one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. This is how many of us, because you could be a caregiver to, your child, you're a caretaker, you're caring for. And so there are many levels of being a caregiver. And so caregivers need so much support. And though they might appear to be having it all together, and it is so silent, a killer, so to speak, because they're not sometimes fully even aware of it. They know that something is changing. Maybe they're becoming a little bit more irritable or neglecting themselves, and this is why it's so important, that we need to just pull them aside and offer a nice conversation, and offer to sit down for a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever it is that you choose to do. But caregivers need support. They're not as superhuman as they appear to be. And they need so much love and attention. And here's something that's powerful. I've experienced on many occasions wherein the caregiver succumbs to ailments because of neglect. And neglect of oneself takes so many forms. And it's a silent killer, so to speak. It sneaks up on you, right? It's like those alcoholic beverages that taste all nice and sweet, and you just want to drink it as if it's a juice. What they call it, creepers, right? And so it is so important that caregivers are cognizant of the fact that as much as you love your loved ones and you're caring for them, you need to pause and take time out for yourself. And that could come in many, through many varied avenues. It could be painting. I have opportunities for individuals where they're able to journal and create, but there's so many things you can do. Even just listening to music. Go out for a nice dinner, call up a friend. But we need to take time for ourselves. And more so, if you're caregiving within the home, if your loved one lives with you, this is even more important because you never have reprieve. You're there 24 hours. It's even more difficult for you. So please take care of yourselves. And if you know someone out there who's a caregiver, love on them, give them a call, and step in when you can and support them. Caregivers need support as well. And caregivers, being exhausted is not a badge of honor. Take care of yourself. Bye bye, guys.